Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, Pirate King Adventures against KUZAN is live, and in today's video, we have the auto farm strategy to take down the mini-bosses and level 40 to 59. Now, as you guys know, this is a PKA that does not involve any of the boosted characters. Because of the atrocious boosted list, we actually don't have a single boosted character besides the free-to-play ones that we have got in the last couple of months, being Beppo, Ace, and obviously the new 6+ Hawkins. So this is the team right here that we're actually going to take in. You can make it a little bit higher boost by replacing Sanji with another character that can give a little bit more. Sanji's a 30% buff. Like there is like Luffy, who's a 50% buff, the Psy Luffy. But the upside to bringing Sanji is he actually has the support that can get around defense up. That particular support is going to be very, very handy because you can utilize it to bypass the defense on turn 4 against Alvaro Bizarro. Now, I'm actually not going to use a Garp friend captain. This team should work absolutely fine with the Garp friend captain, but literally we are like, what, 10 minutes into the banners being live, so the chance of me finding a Garp friend captain is going to be very, very low, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. So taking on Ace first, as always, I would highly recommend keeping the mini boss levels very, very low. Ideally, you want to keep them at level 1, so that way you can farm them very, very easily, very, very nicely, and that way you can build up all your totals to get the, I believe it's still 500 totals within the first 10 days. Now, there is that very annoying problem of trying to get Hime totals, and if you don't have any of the boosted units, it's going to make your life very, very challenging to do that. So that's why you want to realistically utilize these mini bosses to grind up as many totals as you can for that very easy quest. Now, versing Ace at level 1, versing Beppo at level 1, the gimmicks aren't too challenging. Literally just like with sockets, you can pretty much get around most of them. And just tapping through stuff like damage reduction and defense up and stuff like that is pretty easy to do. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. Hawkins does get stronger the more damage he takes, though, so you could do some fun stuff with him if you want to just sort of stop hitting auto and then just sort of go in and utilize his special on the final stage. I believe his special does like reflection damage of how much damage you've actually taken throughout the quest as well. So that is an option for you guys. You could probably use it here to make it a little bit quicker, taking down the resilience characters, but we're realistically just going to hit auto. But the problem with PK remains the same, on top of the problem being the fact that it's very hard to get the Hime turtles. It's just incredibly annoying that we just had 3 Super Sugos, 3 back-to-back Super Sugo characters, all being verse characters, and none of them are boosted for this particular event. Literally, the only boosted characters is Galaxy Impact Garp, the new what are they called? The Sword members, plus the rare recruits for the batch. That's literally the only boosted characters that are like pay to play. The rest of the boosters are free to play. Technically, Hawkins is technically free to play as well. Which I do understand a lot of people are going to be excited about, but the problem is that those boosters were just still boosters regardless. Like they didn't like add more free-to-play characters. They literally just excluded the pay-to-play characters, which doesn't make any sense at all in my opinion, especially because, like I said, they just dropped 3 back-to-back Super Sugos, and dropping 3 back-to-back Super Sugos and then not boosting the characters on this event, it just makes like 0 sense to me. Like it just makes like no sense at all. It's kind of crazy because look, everyone was summoning on those banners. Everyone was summoning for Luffy vs Kaido. Everyone was summoning for versus Blackbeard, Shanks vs Kid, all those fun characters there. So it's very, very frustrating to now see them not being boosted in this particular event. So it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section below. Let your voices be heard. How do you guys find PKA? Do you find that this like boosted list is like by far the worst we've ever seen? Let me know, like I said, down below. We're gonna move on to Beppo now. Beppo, I honestly can't really remember what these fights do. I just sort of try to get the teammate turtles in the early stages of PK, and then I don't really touch it anymore. I tried to like run through it and get the map done, but like nowadays with time frames and how long it takes and stuff like that, it's just, for me, it really isn't worth it too much. But for newer players, I definitely would highly recommend utilizing all of your PK stamina every single day and farming where you can. Because look, it's got great rewards for new accounts, for mid-player accounts as well. And you can build up a lot of really good resources for your account, great XP, as well as start working on that PK shop as well with the green tickets. So that works out quite fine. Another thing that's really annoying about this PK as well is that the Galaxy Impact Garp is a character that not a lot of people are going to run. So I am going to do my best to build teams that don't involve a friend captain Garp. Let me know what you guys want to see down in the comment section below. Do you guys want to see, this is talking for the later stages as well, like level 100 plus, for level 80 to 100. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see Garp as a friend captain? Do you want to see, would you rather see other fights where it's not utilizing, like, would you prefer to see Garp friend captains and stuff like that? Obviously, I'm not going to be summoning on this particular banner, so I won't have Garp, but I should be able to find some friend captains later down the line as the banners sort of come out. So there's also that. All right, it's beautiful stuff. So we've basically taken out Beppo, we've taken out Ace, and now we can move on to the final fight against KUZAN. Now, KUZAN is half int, half Psy. Very annoying that they do this kind of stuff, but it's definitely understandable at the same time, because they want us to run both, Garp and the sword unit, instead of just funneling this all into running Garp, making it very, very annoying. I'm going to take the turtles. I'll take the 2 turtles. Not that it matters too much. And we'll go down, up into Kobe, picking up all the Zoro statues I can and all of the Saki I can, because I definitely want to try and speed my way to the higher levels. So let's grab Kobe. Not that he's going to do much for us, because obviously we don't have any boosted characters. We'll take that Zoro statue. I was kind of hoping for something more, but let's move on to our good old friend KUZAN here. Level 43. And we're going to run double Hawkins once again. Again, if you can find Garp friend captains, it's just going to give you more drops. But obviously, having Basil Hawkins helps out a lot. So, again, that's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, if you guys don't have some of these supports, don't stress, because you can still run this. You just basically have to... it might take you a little bit longer, or you might actually need to tap here and there. So... Don't be too disheartened if you guys don't have, say, like the Sabo support or anything like that. So you'll definitely still be able to get it done. You just might have to run it a little bit differently, or it might just take you a little bit longer. So that's something to note as well. All right, so autoing through the first couple stages, beautiful stuff. We can get to turn 3. Now, against turn 3, we come up against Shiryu. Shiryu is going to put up, I believe, a paralysis. Now, I have the ship, the Whale Shark ship, to remove 1 turn of paralysis here. If you guys don't have the ship to remove paralysis, I believe there is a Lafitte support that goes on Blackbeard, which I was actually meant to equip, but I totally forgot about that, so that's my bad. I would definitely use that over the support that you see on my Blackbeard. The support I have on Blackbeard is not really doing anything, so you could definitely swap them over. It's that the Van Ogre support's going to remove 2 turns of paralysis, so that works out really, really nicely. On to turn 3, you come up against Alvaro Bizarro. Alvaro Bizarro has a bunch of defense up, and this is where that Brook support on Sanji comes into play. Again, you can make this team a little bit like higher drop rate, but if you do that, you are going to lose that defensive support. Now, if you remove that defensive support, you are going to have to deal with this particular stage a little bit longer. This particular stage is going to, the back units I'm talking here, they are going to do some really annoying things. Why are we not hitting perfects here? Can you hit some perfects here, yo? The back units are going to do some individual debuffs, which obviously is going to make your runs in turn a little bit longer. Blackbeard's great though, because he has Barrier Pen, so that way you can easily take it out on the second turn. On the final stage, there is defense up, there is attack down. This is where the supports of either Law or Page 1 help out a great deal. The support of Sabo takes care of the defense up, and then you can basically just allow your normal taps to do the rest. As you can see, you should be able to Get some pretty good damage on KUZAN. As time goes on, like, that's not going to be like a surefire kill, but like, you can make it a little bit easier by actually playing the game a little bit later down the line. But the idea here is just to use the auto strat. I know a lot of people like to run level 40 over and over and over again to get turtles, so this will be a great team to do that in the early stages. And then stay tuned for some of the other videos to take down level 100 plus, level 150, and all that fun stuff as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, but the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!